Building confidence is key to ensuring our doctors of the future are able to adapt to the evolving needs of the healthcare population. Carolyn Sim went to find out how Lancashire Teaching Hospital NHS Foundation Trust are investing in innovative learning tools to prepare doctors for their future careers.
When a 4-year-old boy arrives at A&E with breathing difficulties, the team have to act fast.
He's got bilateral wounds across both lung bases.
This may be a simulation, but it's as near to a real emergency as it gets. At Lancashire Teaching Hospital's NHS Foundation Trust, medical students and paediatric nurses are demonstrating their knowledge of both the clinical and human side of medicine.
What brought you to come into the hospital?
He's got asthma.
Okay. You can read about if a child's out of breath, you give them oxygen, but it's actually much harder to sort of observe that that's happening and then action that and do it all in real life.
You improve your communication skills, all the little skills which you don't learn in a lesson, but when you actually experience it, you actually learn infinitely more.
From the high-tech control centre, training staff can simulate over 100 medical scenarios. Students prepare for each session using an e-learning tool. So-called blended learning helps them put academic knowledge into practice.
OK, Peter, you were team leader then for that scenario. How do you feel that went?
Courses like these at Lancashire Teaching Hospitals are widely endorsed. Plans to expand the programmes are already underway. A brand new sim hospital will be built by the end of the year, and the Trust is about to invest in HoloLens technology.
We need to make sure that our students are prepared to the changes of the future needs. So it is, it's a constant evolution, and you need to be ahead of the game to train our doctors. So at the end of the day, it is the safety of the patient.
So we've got widening access programmes for both nursing and medical degree programmes with local education institutes, and they're bringing forward now groups of 20 to 30 people a year who traditionally would not have considered healthcare as a future career prospect, but who are actually flourishing with our support and with our advice and our help to actually access those degree programmes and going on to becoming the nurses and doctors of the future.
Volunteer Reena Brown is another example of how the hospitals work with communities. She's taken on the role of patient as educator.
It's good for students, for young medical students, to talk to me, to find out how I cope with my particular condition. And then later on, when it comes to exam times, they may be expected to examine me and come up with a diagnosis.
This is where medical students and consultants can develop their surgical skills. Because of the advances in the practice, even the most experienced consultants need to learn new techniques. And this surgical simulation unit is the perfect environment for them to do so. The unit at the Chorley and South Ribble Hospital has 12 laparoscopic simulators for students to practice one of the most vital skills of all, suturing. Because of the unique dual screen, students can practice on their own, following training modules on one screen and looking at their work on the other.
We want our trainees to learn all these skills on these kind of simulators rather than learning on the patients.
And students here can observe live surgery via a video link, asking questions throughout. The knowledge and expertise of the medics here is now being shared across the world. Links are already established with hospitals in Nepal, India, Poland and Italy to encourage consultants there to develop their own surgical training programmes. In Lancashire, practical and interactive courses are producing confident and highly qualified graduates who are ready to take on the challenges of working in today's medical world.